Hi, first graders. It is time for another math game. And the math game we're going to play today is called Target 20. And in this game, your target, your goal is 20, and you want to get as close as possible to that number. You will be practicing addition combinations and adding three numbers together to get as close as possible to 20. So, to play this game, you need these things. If you went to Graham Hill to pick up your packet this week, there was also these papers stapled together. There's a Target 20 record sheet and then 2 sheets of number cards. There are 4 of each number from 1 all the way to 10. And also at Graham Hill, there are lots of these plastic sheets so that you can put things like this in the plastic sheets and then use an erasable marker to write and then reuse that paper. We ordered Expo markers, and these are going to be at Graham Hill for next week. So when you pick up your packet for next week, these will be there too. So grab like 5 or so of these, or even more, so that you have these at home for when you play new math games. You can use these plastic sleeves with the Expo markers. Okay, so you need to cut up your number cards. So I cut mine up already, and here I have them in a little bowl. So any bowl or cup or whatever you have, you just want to mix them up, and then when you pick, you're not going to peek. If you don't have these things, or if someone else is watching this that doesn't have these things, here are some ways that you can play this game without those pieces of paper. You can make the record sheet, this thing, just like this. Write your names at the top, and then you just need a box for round 1, a box for round 2, and a box for round 3. You also can make your own number cards out of an old cereal box or a cracker box. This is a cracker box. I cut it open and I made my own card. So I would have to make them all the way to 10. You need 4 of each number from 1 to 10. All right. You also, if you have a deck of cards at home, playing cards, you also can just find the aces. These will be your 1s. So the aces, the 2s, the 3s, all the way to 10. So again, you don't need anything except 1 to 10. But there are 5 of each of those, there are 4 of each of those in a deck of cards. So that's exactly what you need, 4 of each of those numbers. And then if you use playing cards, you just want to make sure they get all mixed up. So shuffle those cards and then put them in a pile. All right, now let's start playing. You do need a partner for this game. It could be a sibling or a stuffed animal or a pet or a parent, whoever you have to play with. Today, I am going to play against B1, who is one of the bananas in pajamas. So it's going to be Teacher Cooper versus B1. So to play this game, I will go first. I think B1 is okay with that. And I am going to, so I'm not looking, I am going to reach in here and I am going to get 5 numbers. And I'm going to put them over here on my side. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so those are my 5 numbers. And now it's B1's turn to pick numbers. So B1's going to go over and pick 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So now we each have 5 numbers, and our job is going to be to choose 3 numbers to get as close as possible to 20. You can go over 20 in this game. So you could choose 3 numbers that add to 21 or 22, or 3 numbers that add to 18 or 19. You just want to be as close as possible. So, let's think about this for a minute. I'm looking at mine and I see I have a 10, and I'm looking at my other numbers, and oh my goodness, first graders, I see another combination to 10. 7 and 3 is a combination to 10. So, wow, how lucky do I feel that if I choose these 3 numbers, 7, 3, and 10, well, there's 10, and this is 10, and 10 plus 10 is 20. I got exactly 20 on my first turn. I am going to record that equation right here under round 1 under my name. So I see 7 plus 3 plus 10. And the way that I thought about that, again, is that 7 and 3. So I'm going to show how I thought about that. 7 plus 3 is 10. And then 10, I'm going to take this 10 down. 10 plus 10 is the same as 20. So I know that 7 plus 3 plus 10 is the same as 20. Okay, so now it's B1's turn. So B1, let's take a look and see if you can get to 20 or how close you can get to 20. Well, oh, I see another combination to 10 on B1's side. Do you see it, first graders? What are the 2 numbers here that equal 10? 4 and 6. That's a combination to 10. Can B1 use that to get close to 20? Well, 10 plus 9 is the same as, oh, that's a teen number, 10 and some more. What's 10 plus 9? 19. That is very close to 20. B1, I think that's probably what you should do. Now we could try adding 2 more. Oh, no, we can't because we can only have 3 numbers. Okay, so I think B1 should probably stick with 4 plus 6 plus 9. And I'm going to help write this. So we have 4 plus 6 plus 9. And again, the way we thought about that was we know 4 plus 6 is a combination to 10. And then 9 more. 10 and 9 more is the same as 19. Now we need to think what our scores were for that round. Your score is how close you are to 20. So remember, 20 is your goal, getting right to 20. So you need to think, how many more than 20 is your number, or how many less? And that is your score. So my score is, my number that I got to is 20. Well, 20 isn't more or less than 20. It's my goal. So my score for this round is 0. I'm not higher or lower than 20. I'm exactly 20. In this game, the lower your score, the better. So that's a good score. That's the best score that you can get. Now let's look at B1. B1 got 19 with his equation. How close is 19 to 20? To figure that out, I am just going to count up from 19 to 20. So 19, 20. Oh, 1 away. 19 is 1 away from 20. So B1's score for this round is 1. All right, now we're going to put all of our cards back into the bowl. We're going to mix it up, and then we're going to go again. I chose my next 5 cards. B1 chose his next 5 cards. And when I was looking at my cards, I found that I could add 7 and 3 to make 10. So I found another combination to 10. And then 9 more is 19. That's similar to what B1 did in his first chart. So I have 10 plus 9 is the same as 19. So I am going to record that equation. 3 plus 7 plus 9. And once again, I saw that 3 plus 7 is 10, and 9 more is 19. So how far am I from 20 this time? 1 away. I'm 1 away from 20, so my score for that turn is 1. Now, when B1 was looking at his numbers, he tried 9 plus 8, and wow, that's a tricky equation. And so B1 thought in his brain, well, this is very close to 8 plus 8, and that's a double. I know that 8 plus 8 is 16, so 8 plus 9 must be 17. That's how B1 figured that out. So he knows that 8 plus 9 is 17. And then he chose one of his 4s and counted on. So let's do it together. Put 17 in your brain and let's count on 4. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. All right, so B1 decided to go with those 3 numbers for a total of 21. 8 plus 9 plus 4. And the way that B1 figured that out was thinking that 8 plus 8 is 16. So 8 plus 9 must be 1 more, and that's 17. And then he counted on 4 more to get to 21. So if B1 has 21, how far away is he from 20 this time? Yeah, he's 1 away too. So his score for this round is also 20. Okay, let's do one more round and then see how we finish this game. All right, here is our last set of cards. I was excited at first because I saw that 10 plus 7 is 17, and that's pretty close to 20. So I added that 5. 10 plus 7 is 17. I'm going to count on 5. So I have 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So these 3 numbers equal 22, which is pretty close to 20. But I looked back because I wanted to make sure that was the closest I could get. Remember, you don't just want to get close to 20, you want to get as close as possible. So I tried this time to add 10 plus 7, and again, I know that's 17. That's a teen number, 10 and some more. So there's 17, and then I added this 2. 17, 18, 19. Oh, so I could have 22 if I chose those 3 numbers, or I could have 19 if I chose those 3 numbers. Which number is closer to 20? Well, 19 is 1 away from 20, and 22, that's 2 more than 20. So I think I am closer if I choose those 3 numbers and have 19. So in my final round, I have 10 plus 7. I know that's 17. And then 2 more is 19. And just like last time, I know that 19 is 1 away from 20. So that is my score. And now B1 is going to look at his numbers. And I will say that he was also excited at first because he saw 9 plus 10, and oh my goodness, is that close to 20. But then he remembered that he had to choose 3 numbers, not just 2. So he looked back and he decided to also make a teen number by choosing 10 and 8. And if you have 10 and 8 more, ooh, you have 18. 18. And then let's count on 3. 18, 19, 20, 21. 10 plus 8 plus 3 is the same as 21. How far away is B1 from 20? 1 away. So his score for this round is 1. Now, how do we figure out who won the game? Well, we have to add up our 3 scores from the rounds. So, my scores were 0, plus 1, plus 1. Ooh, 1 plus 1 is 2, and 0 plus 2 is 2. So my total score is 2. B1 got 1, 1, and 1. He got 1 every time. So his score is 3. Well, in this game, the lower score wins. So on this game, I am the winner. But good game, B1. All right, first graders, try this game out and see how you do. Take some pictures and let your teacher know. See you later.